So aside from that hitch looking terrible as it is, I did manage to get the rest of it looking a little bit better. MudRFunR here. So today I'll be replacing the bumper on my 04 GMC Sierra. So if you're out looking for a used bumper like I was, a little word of advice: look it over really well, make sure that you're getting what you think you're getting. And in my case, I got more work than what I expected, that is for sure. So this is my replacement bumper. By looking at it, it actually looks in pretty decent shape, but I didn't look it over well enough. This plastic is missing off the top, and I knew that. Right here, these bolt holes that hold these side brackets on, well, these two are completely rounded out. They're supposed to have a square head, so that could be a problem. Now the worst part is right here. Here's a nut where your trailer hitch attaches to. Here's where the trailer hitch attaches to, but no nut. And you really need that support for the trailer hitch. Got one, missing one. So I need to replace that nut that's in there. So when I removed my license plate from here, I noticed that these two little rubbers down here are also missing off the new bumper. I'm just going to get a couple of little screwdrivers and see if I can force those out. There it goes. Okay, got the two little rubbers. It's a good start. And so in my case, I need to remove this plastic off of here. And there we go. I think I broke it. Oh well, that's okay, I got more. Alright, I mangled both of them. It's okay. And hopefully I can get these tabs out of here without touching anything. Okay, there's one. So all the way across on the back side here, you're going to see all these clips. They just have to be squeezed in, and I'm just using a pry bar just to pop them out. There it goes. So anyway, there's 18 of these little tabs across the back, and I'll get them out and get back to you. It does come into two pieces. There's piece number one. There it is, all those clips. There it goes. This one's already got two of those clips missing on this end over here, so I'm going to try not to use that if I don't have to. And I'd really like to be able to save these license plate lights right here. Push that little tab in and they should pop right out, hopefully, minus the rust. Ooh, I just broke that tab. Not good. Okay, well, I'll try the other one. And I broke the tab off of that one too, right there. But I'm going to keep them anyway. I can always stick them on with some two-sided tape if I have to, if I happen to need these. Let's see how much luck I have rattling these things loose. They look like they're oiled up pretty good. I did spray them along with everything else, so hopefully this isn't going to want to turn wet here. Whoa. Look at that. How lucky can you get? That puppy came right out. Sweet. on this side, let's hope. Alright, since this bumper's all bent and broken, just wants to turn, well, it actually just wants to bend. So I'm going to put a couple of nuts on the top here, just to steady it a little bit. Maybe it'll break free. Not even turning with so far. Okay. The rest I should be able to get with some power. Yep. And it just is turning. But I'm not cutting that bolt off, I need it. So what I'm going to do right here is just give myself a little shot of a weld on here, and then you'll see. There it is. A little warm. Which comes. So the next thing that I noticed was these brackets are different than these. This must have came off of a 1500, and this is mine off of my truck, 2500, and they're different. So I'm gonna have to get all the bracket bolts out yet too, and they are a 22 mil. So I got the original bracket off of this one and the one off of the old bumper. So the replacement bumper has bigger bolts in it, 22 millimeter head, and the old bumper, not sure if that's still the original, but it's an 18 millimeter head, and the bolt size is slightly smaller. So I found the size of bolt that goes into this hole right here, and I'm going to leave that one in. It's not the greatest looking, but it still has pretty good threads on it. And this is the one that I need, and the only nut that I could find that fit this size was a lock nut, and by the time I'm done it probably won't be much of a lock nut anymore, because it's a lock nut that relies on plastic. And I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to place this right about in the center here. And just mark that hole. So I'm just going to drill some small holes around this outside edge. So there's like a slot right here. I can put the nut back in there. Here's the nut from the back side. I've got it inside there. And just to kind of keep it in place right here, I'm going to put that bolt in. And I'm going to try and center this as much as possible. May not be able to see, but I did a real lousy weld up inside of here and welded that nut in place. couldn't really do a good weld. It's hard to get in there, and I couldn't clean the metal up well enough, so it is what it is, and it's tight, so good enough until I get a bolt in there, at least anyway. Sweet. Get some anti-seize. And I'm using the bigger ones. They're in a whole lot better shape. And I'm not going to tighten these up yet because by the looks of it, there's some adjustment on here. Alright, I'll get all those in and I'll get back to you. So, this little rust bucket, it can go. It's what as picked apart is going to get. And now the rest of that heap has to go too. I have my truck backed in again. Gonna put the bumper on now. It's a lot easier putting this on and hitches on there, then you got something to rest this on. Works smarter, not harder. I'm hoping that I can get this to sit on the jack. Sort of, at least anyway. So that holds it there. Good. That's good enough till I can get underneath and try putting some bolts on. Where I'm hoping to start is to get these in on both sides. There we go. So there's the bumper, and those are the two brackets right there. The long straight one that goes on the inside of the frame, and this other one goes to the outside of the frame. I got those two nuts on, and very important, that bolt, that is gonna center everything, and then you can go ahead and tighten up those other nuts right there as soon as you get the bumper adjusted to where you want it. As right now it's hanging pretty low right there yet. Need to adjust everything. Okay, the bumper actually looks like it's sitting reasonably straight there with just those two small bolts tightened up. So I'm going to rattle everything else tight right now. Starting with those two right there on each side. And do those, and then all the other ones that hold these brackets on, they're next. These things, they clip in pretty easily. Here's my rubber mallet. This bumper is narrower. So if you'll notice, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it is just too damn wide. Wow. Go figure. So looky here, that doesn't even come all the way to the side of the truck like it's supposed to, and that's why I would believe that this is a Colorado bumper or a Canyon, because it's very much the same, just not as wide. So yeah, kind of got ripped there. Look at those holes. Crazy. Well, that's